Hi Aries, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-October 2022 love reading. Thanks to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is a look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards with some additional insight, and that's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Ace of Cups. So, at the very least, this shows that you definitely felt yourself drawn to this person, right? You might have felt a high level of attraction toward them, but with the ace energies, it's definitely far from a guarantee that that was actually communicated to this person. But yeah, definitely looked like you felt yourself having feelings for them in the past. Past energy on their side, we have the Knight of Cups. So, to me, this says that they probably also felt that attraction, but they were probably more likely to be the ones who made the first move as far as actually communicating around those feelings, right? You guys might have met while out, since we do see, well, if we could get it to focus again, see he's holding a cup in his hand, so definitely could have met while you just out socializing, but yeah, it definitely looks like this person probably made the first move in that regard. Present energy on your side, we have love. So this is the equivalent of the Lovers in traditional tarot, which is Gemini energy, and obviously this could be saying that your feelings have definitely grown for this person, right? And not only that, now I feel like you might be more communicative around those feelings as well, given that that's a Gemini energy, which is the third house communication. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and the Three of Cups, Cancer energy. So to me, this could just be saying that they might find themselves feeling torn sometimes, right? Between the chance for a stable connection and also just still being able to be living their single lives, right? Maybe going out and partying. Like I said, for some of you guys might have even met each other at some kind of a social event. So it could just be one of those things where they, maybe it's a bit out of their comfort zone to actually be doing more traditional relationship type things. So it could be in a period of adjustment for them for sure. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Queen of Coins. So this is a Capricorn energy here, and if nothing else, to me this says that your desire to turn this into something stable is growing, but also maybe now you're viewing it from a more practical sense, right? So here these definitely have more of a romantic quality to them, whereas this is the more practical, okay, what needs to be done to actually sustain this connection, right? So that could be the energy you guys are at now, maybe, or will be in the future ever, and also possibly just working on building your finances as well. All right, future energy on their side, we got a few cards. We have the Death card, the Emperor, and Temperance. So 3 major arcana, which is pretty significant. And what I'm seeing here, it could be a couple different things. With the Death energy, the Emperor, and then the Temperance here, again, we see at least somewhat of a indicator of potential drinking, right? So again, like I said, if this is someone who likes to go out and live their single life, that could be what the Death energy is pointing to there, right? But it could just be saying that it could be a bit of a difficulty for them to write it off completely. So it could just be one of those things where they're really just getting a hold of themselves and figuring out the best way to balance that, right? Where obviously in a healthy relationship, you don't have to completely kill your social life, but at the same time, you can't let it dominate the connection either, right? So given that these are 3 major arcanas, though, I do feel like they're actually going to put a genuine effort into working that out. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have Innocence. So this is the equivalent of the Fool card in traditional tarot. And to see this come up here to me says that, again, kind of what I was seeing with the past energy and present energies, right? Where you might have been viewing this through a very romanticized lens, right? And now in the future, you'll be looking at things in a more practical sense. But yeah, definitely looks like you just had a genuine desire to be with this person. And maybe the practicality wasn't there initially, but it looks like you're going to move toward that in the future. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Lovers. So just like you guys have it in the present, we see it at the bottom of the deck for them. And to me, if nothing else, this is another indicator that they actually genuinely will be putting in that effort to um, dedicate more energy toward the connection. But like I said, in the past, it just might not have been their typical thing. And you could probably see that as more likely too if you guys did meet out in some kind of a social setting, right? So that's what I see with that. All right, so next we'll see what we get from the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Moonlight deck. I'm going to be looking for unspoken messages from you to them and from them to you. Initially, I'll be looking for jumpers, but if I shuffle for a while without anything coming up, I'll just put the deck down and pull cards that way. All right, and that does want to go back in the deck. And next, we'll see what we get from them to you. All right, and got one there. So let's see what we got on your side first. Okay, we have in the very near future. So yeah, like I said, it looks like we will see some progress there. Not the most informative card, but at least it came up on your side. Let's see what we got on their side. All right, we have defensive. It says, I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. So yeah, at the very least, this seems to make sense of what I was saying with the present energies that we see where, like I said, it looks like for them to put themselves into more of a relationship mode, right? That could be a bit of a struggle for them where they might just be used to just going out, partying, doing their own thing or whatever, right? So I feel like that's primarily what I see there, where, like I said, it seems like this person, that's not their normal mode of operation to be in a relationship in a traditional sense, right? Like I said, it does look like they'll be going through some transformation around that and will actually make an effort to dedicate more energy toward the connection. But we'll see what the Wisdom of the Oracle adds to the mix. Same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this deck as well, but here we're just looking for one card with general advice to wrap up the reading. All right, and that does want to go back in the deck, so let's see what you got. All right, we have Deep Knowing. There's the artwork, and the number is 43, so we'll see what this has to say. Okay, the relationship message says there are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone is into your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. So yeah, definitely a pretty good message there. I can see that technically resonating for both sides, although in different ways. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.